So, hello and welcome to vlog entry number 2. Today, since it's, the start of the new year, and a lot of people go on the trend of dieting and health, and I'm going to get healthy this year. I'm really no exception to that. So, here goes. I'm just kind of going to go over some of the experiences I've had in the past with other diets, other plans, like just different methods of weight loss. I have done Atkins, I have done Weight Watchers, I have done paleo, vegetarianism. This is really hard to do without a tripod. Woo! Sorry. Anyways, right now I am committing to do whole food plant-based. And what that means is you're eating whole foods, nothing processed, just kind of, maybe minimally processed. Plant-based, no animal products, no meat, cheese, dairy, oils, nothing like that. Not even coconut oil. But let me kind of touch on what's led me to this chapter of my health and wellness book, I guess. Anyways, okay, so like I said, I had a lot of success with Atkins whenever I was, I think it was like 26, 27, something like that. I had started working for Walmart, so I was on my feet a lot. Actually, no. Oh, it was younger than that. I was like 24. Yeah, because I worked at Walmart for like 2 years. Anyways, I digress. But yeah, I started Atkins because I was, almost 300 pounds, and I was like, something's got to give. I lost like 80 pounds in 6 months. I got, I lost more than 80 pounds. I actually lost like 130, somewhere in there. But I lost a lot of weight on Atkins. It was a good plan for me at the time. After I left Walmart, I got a desk job, and then I went from being active on my feet all day to sitting on my butt and being around a lot of really good cooks who were more than happy to share their food. So we had goodies, and I fell off the bandwagon. And it's true what they say: when you go off Atkins, you will gain everything back and then some. Now, I didn't gain it all back, but I gained a lot of it back, like all but like 50 pounds. So, but it's taken me 10 years to do that. So, anyways, the thing about Atkins also is if you try it, once you've been on it before and you've gone off of it for like any amount of time, and then you try to go back on it, there's a phenomena because I was Googling, I wasn't having very much success the next time I tried to follow Atkins, and I was trying to figure out why. I mean, I was very strict with it. I was eating, cheese that only had 1 carb at the most, and I was only allowing myself like 3 servings of cheese in a day, and then I was eating mostly meats and low GI vegetables, and I still wasn't losing any weight. I look back on it now and I see the massive amount of calories I was eating in, a whole big chicken breast the size of my hand, or whatever. That's a lot of calories, and it adds up. Bacon and eggs, there's a lot of calories and a lot of cholesterol and a lot of fat, and it adds up. So I scrapped Atkins. I scrapped low carb. I tried low carb, high fat, same, pretty much Atkins, same thing. And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking any of these plans that I'm going to discuss. I'm just sharing my personal experience. So, if these work for you, that's awesome. Keep it up and don't give up. You got this. So I did Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers is a really good plan. I mean, it was okay, except that I found whenever my point allowance got lower and lower, I found myself hungry. And also it didn't help with my cravings any, because you're allowed to have sweets. I mean, animal crackers, a serving of the chocolate animal crackers is only like 3 points. So, and have it with skim milk, and there's 4 points. But you're also looking at a highly processed, loaded with sugar. It's just not good. But that's what I turned to because that's what I liked. And my palate never got to really change on Weight Watchers. And there's just way too many processed foods that you're allowed. But like I said, if this works for you, you're doing really good on Weight Watchers, keep it up. Don't stop. You got it. Go for it. I did paleo. And I liked paleo. I really felt that it was, it's close to nature. But I was having still too many calories with all the meat and sugar. I mean, not refined sugar, but maple syrup. The puddings made from a whole avocado with, maple syrup sweetening it, and cocoa powder. And I would have, try to have half of that. That's still half an avocado. That's a substantial amount of fat and calories. Even though it's good fat, that's a lot of calories. And then when you go, okay, I still want something sweet, and you go back for the rest of it later, that kind of defeats the purpose. So yeah, I just didn't do very well on paleo either. Vegan, I tried going strictly vegan. Veganism is awesome for what it does for the environment. Honestly, if you do some research and go and watch some documentaries, I can't think of what they are offhand, but if I can remember them, I'll, Google them or whatever and put them down in the description box. But the problem I had, my personal struggle with veganism was, do you know that Oreos are vegan? Because I didn't when I started, but when I discovered that they are, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that's vegan that's not good food. And a lot of it is still too processed. Even the veggie burgers, Boca burgers, delicious as they are, they're processed. There's too much stuff in it you can't pronounce. So you probably shouldn't be eating it. Honestly, if something has more than 5 or 6 ingredients in it, you really shouldn't be eating it anyways. So, let's see, I've got some notes down here to kind of help me keep track. I'm a talker. I could really talk about a lot of stuff. And my first draft of this video was interrupted halfway through by my son. And I went back and looked at how long just the first segment was like 16 minutes. And I was going, there aren't a whole lot of people who are going to sit and listen to me gab for 30 minutes. So I'm trying to really cut it back and stay on track by following notes.